Yeah, I normally don't come on here very often, and say anything, but I was gonna make a podcast audio clip thing, um, about this topic, but I thought it might be easier if I did a second take because I, quite frankly, was just a mad person in my video. It was not fun. I try not to be negative. But so what happened was last night, an artist by the name of Travis Scott, he held a festival. Reports initially, from my understanding, was there was only one stage, but it was numerous stages. Um, and what happened was is that people snuck in. Um, crazy stuff hit the fan. Yeah, people injecting other people with drugs, passing out, crowd surging, which is dangerous. You know, I've my channel is devoted to concerts. I should know, you know, that kind of danger um, with crowd surges. And then kind of find out that it took them a while to stop that show. I keep watching clips online, trying to process exactly what happened and why it took so long. Um, you have people who are dead in the crowd. Um, Nobody can get there, and there is numerous things going around that he encouraged people to rage at concerts. He promoted people, you know, getting into the venue and sneaking in, stuff like that. It's not a good thing at all, man. Like this whole show, this whole festival that happened was probably one of the most poorly planned festivals I've ever heard of. I've heard of, you know, block parties with much better planning. I'm sorry to say that. I mean, I really don't want to sound like that kind of guy. I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful, but there are 11 people that I know of so far that have died because crowd surging. Crowd surging, if you don't know what that is when an entire crowd at one time shifts forward and they crush people in front of them. Prime example of this would be Pearl Jam. Pearl Jam had an incident way back when, um, where a lot of people, like a whole crowd, it was a festival show, and they surged forward, and people got trampled and died. Now, the only difference is Pearl Jam stopped their show in a timely manner. Travis Scott did not. This was the most disgusting, quite controversial, and for good reason because this should not have continued. This should have just stopped. The show should have stopped right then and there. The minute that any one of these crew members knew something was going on. There's video of a girl, God bless her soul, just hopped right up on top of one of the scaffolding and tried to stop the show. Thank God. From my understanding, that was when people just was like, no, there's people that can't breathe. There are people that passed out. You got people getting crowd surfed out of the venue. Twitter, I'm not going to show nor discuss or bring up, what I've seen, but I've watched stuff online. I don't like sharing very explicit videos, not on this channel, but this is the most horrifying tragedy that we've had at a concert in a long time. Okay? This is going to go down as probably a catalyst for crowd and concert safety. This is just uncalled for, should never have happened. There should have been better security. Honestly, you know how you could have resolved this? Hold the show. There's three things that could have happened. Okay, you're running the show in the parking lot of a stadium. Okay, what about holding it in the stadium where you can control people getting in? Why wasn't that done? B, instead of barbed wire fences, which, by the way, a la, aka Woodstock 99 Part 3, because there's been tons of these shows where people just invaded. why not use, something different, heavier stuff that can't get knocked over? This is like, this could have been avoided, guys. Like, really. A lot of this shit could have been avoided, and I'm sorry for cursing, but this is ridiculous. There are people as young as 10 years old that died here. 10. Think about that. 10 years old. Dead. 14, 16. People shouldn't be dying at shows. People should be sitting there and enjoying it. But the crowd, if you watch, there is a YouTuber that actually documented this day. He's fine, thank God. His family, his girlfriend, and his girlfriend's sister went. They videoed it. But they went to the show, and it was crazy for them. They did not know anybody died. But if you watch the beginning, not at the Travis Scott set, but way earlier in the day, there was catalyst that this was gonna happen because other people were having the exact same issue earlier with the side stage. That shouldn't happen at all. It should be safe. They should have numerous stages. This is the reason why festivals have numerous stages, okay? And people play in different stages. Because you don't have everybody filtered to one stage. But I can't. I can't even fathom. More information's coming out. Keep an eye on Twitter. I know a lot of news sites are reporting this. Check Houston's, the city of Houston's Twitter page for any updates on this. Travis Scott and his festival team have both trying to do damage control. It is horrible. There's gonna be a lot of lawsuits. I could see this coming. Somebody's probably gonna go to jail because this is horrible. There was no COVID restrictions either. There was none of that. Lack of water. This is literally Woodstock '99, and it's a shame. Thoughts and prayers go out to everybody who died and to their families. And, I'm just going to cut it here. There's really nothing else to say. There needs to be better rules and regulations, and artists need to be held accountable for people who get injured or killed at their shows. They should be held accountable. My opinion. But anyway, have a great day, guys.